Hi everyone, it's Vanguard Lapras here. I'm bringing you a brandishing guide for the Queen Black Dragon's Royal Crossbow. Now, here we are, we're in Remington, and I'm actually going to show you on the map in just 1 second. We're heading over to Mudskipper Point. That's where all the ice giants are, and the pirates and whatnot. And Thurgo is there. Now, you're going to need to bring a couple of items with you. You're going to need the Royal Crossbow, the Royal Frame, you're going to need the Royal Bolt Stabilizer, the Royal Torsion Spring, and the Royal Sight. Now, those are the 5 items that you're going to need for the Royal Crossbow, and I have all those in my inventory right here. All you're going to do is you're going to head south to Thurgo, and you're going to talk to him, and he's going to put everything together for you. So, after you're done talking to him, you're going to have an unbrandished Royal Crossbow. So you just follow the chat options that come up, and you talk to him, you hit yes, and there you have it, your unforged Royal Crossbow. Alright, so the brandish option is now there. You're going to have to do that in front of the Queen Black Dragon when she breathes fire on you. Okay, and here we are in Edgeville. I'm just going to go through the gear setup real quick. You're definitely going to want your overload or your superset, and right here you need your super anti-fire or your anti-fire and an anti-dragon fire shield. Right there, dragon fire shield, that works too. If you're using a super anti-fire, you don't have to worry about that. Then you're probably going to want like 2 or 3 prayer restore potions, so super restores, prayer potions, whatever works for you. Then you're going to want a familiar. If you have, if you have a pack yak, you probably don't need this guide. If you have a war tortoise, you can fill that up with rocktails or whatever food you're using. But I like the unicorn because I don't really need all the healing too much, and it's just there as a backup just in case. You're definitely going to want to bring your unforged Royal Crossbow with you, so that's a definite must-have. And other than that, you're going to want to fill up the inventory with rocktails. Where are they? What's going on right here? Rocktails. There we go. Okay. So you're going to want to fill up your inventory with rocktails. You have your bar set up. Pretty much, you know how to fight. You know how to kill things. Do what's more comfortable for you. With the equipment, you want to wear the best that you can. Range and mage are definitely very good options if you're not high melee stats, so that's definitely something to look out for, but I prefer melee just because it's a lot faster. So right now we're doing the home teleport spell to Port Sarum. That's going to put you just southeast of the entrance to the Grot Worm lair, so as soon as you spawn there, my computer always does this, I'm sorry guys. But I always lag out whenever I teleport or the screen loads or whatever. So you're going to head directly northwest, like literally perfect northwest, until you see the summoning obelisk icon where you recharge your your summoning points. And you're just going to want to go in the cave there. I recharged my summoning just because it was a little low here. So you're going to want to head straight west as soon as you get in. And then as soon as the cave opens up a little bit more, you're going to want to head south to the agility shortcut. The shortcut requires 50 agility, which I highly suggest because it saves so much time off your trip. And the first couple times I fought QBD, I didn't really know that shortcut was there, and it took forever to get there, and it wasn't really worth it to me. So you're just going to head to the entrance right here. You can investigate it, but the second option is to pass through the doorway, and that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to pass through the doorway here, just like that, and you're going to wake up the Queen Black Dragon. So, here we are. My computer's loading. There she is. You're just going to wake her up, and at this point, I would suggest potting up. That way, just in case she breathes fire on her first go, she doesn't, like, max you out right there. So, pretty much, she's going to hit you, you're going to hit her. No big deal at this point. It's only stage 1. That little green, well, it's not too little, that big green bar across the top of the screen is her health points, because she's so massive you need to, you wouldn't be able to see it otherwise. So you're just going to keep hitting her, and this is the pedestal right here that I'm going to be referring to. As soon as you get her down to 0 health, you're going to want to investigate the pedestal, and that moves her up to the second phase, and as you see, like, the water starts flowing in the back over there by the pedestal on the southwest. Now you're going to get a message, and the Queen Black Dragon's going to take a deep breath, breathe her fire. Now, if you want to, I wouldn't really suggest it just because it wastes so much time, but you can walk through the holes in the fire that she breathes, and that would save you some time. Well, it wouldn't save you some time, it would save you some health points, it would waste your time. So, you just want to hit, and there you get the message. Now, you can run back, and if you click at the right time and pass through, you can walk through it without taking damage, which is pretty cool. But I took damage on the second one because I didn't time it right. So you're pretty much just going to want to, fight it out to the second phase. You're going to want to get her health down all the way, just like the first time. And you're going to want to click on the pedestal in the southwest. You see how it turned red? Click on it, activate it. There you go. Click on it. Now, as soon as you click on this one, you want to get out of the way as fast as possible because the water turns poison and it hits you for 1500 constantly. Like you saw, I just got hit for 1500. Now, during this phase, she's going to summon these tortured souls. And if you had to do the quest. If you did the quest, you know the background of them and that she steals them in the middle of the night while they're asleep. And here she actually turns herself into crystal, which makes her more vulnerable to magic and less vulnerable to melee attacks. And you're just gonna hit her up, keep going. This time she's gonna breathe 3 rings of fire, 3 walls of fire. So yeah, pretty much every time you kill her and move on to the next form, it increases the amount that you have. Now, these guys come up, and I use my area of effect flurry right here, the skill flurry, or what is it, the ability flurry, and that kills out a bunch of the people around me. So that's definitely something to think of if you're using a two-handed sword. Use whirlwind or quake, but definitely I like using flurry because it takes out the tortured souls pretty quickly. So here you are, the pedestal's activated now. You're going to run and you're going to want to click on it and deactivate it. Now she is on her 3rd stage. Now, I'm going to try and explain something to you guys right now. With brandishing, you will most likely die. And it's okay to die because it doesn't take much to return here. Because as you saw, it took me maybe like 5 seconds to get here and whatnot. So now here's where you have to start keeping your cool. You're going to have 4 tortured souls on you while the Queen Black Dragon's breathing fire. You just want to get in the right spot, get your ability up, and use either Flurry, Whirlwind, or Quake, depending on what you're using. And take them out nice and easy, just like that. You're going to see right here, I'm going to take out all of them in like literally one hit. You see that? There they go. Now this one back here, if you let them finish the spell that they're enchanting right now, they pretty much freeze time and your character just stands there while the Queen Black Dragon keeps attacking you, so you better have a lot of health to just tank it out. And right now, this can happen any time during the 3rd phase. She's going to pull back and you're going to get a message in your screen and she's going to prepare to breathe like extremely hot fire or something. And that is your like way of knowing to get like right in front of her and get ready to spam click on the brandish option. So here she just breathes her regular fire, and it's getting down to the point where I'm getting almost low on food because she hasn't breathed fire all round when normally she just opens up with it. So there she goes, that's the fire. You want to spam click on the brandish option, and there you see right before I die, I have a fully forged Royal Crossbow now. So you're going to choose whatever you want. You're going to want to choose your hub. It doesn't really matter. As soon as you spawn in, you're going to want to do the home teleport to Port Sarim. Go go get your stuff back, and in the pile you'll have a fully forged Royal Crossbow just waiting there for you. So let's see. There you go, Port Sarim. You're going to teleport back, you're going to get your stuff, and I'm just going to cut to where I get my stuff because it actually doesn't take a while. It's just 30 seconds of video that you don't really need to watch me go get stuff back. Okay, so here we are, that's me. My mouse is going bonkers over the Royal Crossbow. This is pretty much my first Royal Crossbow. I never really bothered to get one. Now that range is actually good, though, I would highly suggest getting one. So yeah, I put my tattoo back on, though, because I don't really have any armor to wear it with. So, thanks for watching, guys. So this has been Vanguard Lapras, signing off with a nice, brandishing guide. So, thanks a lot, guys. Have a nice night.